don't know what he's doing. When he left, they then said, first Myron said something, and that's where Saint and the Sinner was lying. I even spoke to Fresh after this. Fresh said, I said something too. Then the girl said something. Then I said something about what I saw. If I'm on a show, when you're asking me why I say something, y'all have never seen a show where he kicked a girl off and the people who were left didn't make a comment about what they just saw. As a matter of fact, when I was on there and when I got into the altercation with the woman, the people made a comment about that. If you're there seeing something, what y'all are saying makes zero sense. If I was at a party and somebody shot at the party, I would probably go live and make a video and be like, oh my God, these lame niggas did this. You didn't say it to them before they did it. What are you talking about? They just did something. And now I can say some of the things they were doing earlier didn't make sense. I didn't know why it didn't make sense. I just knew it didn't make sense. Now that they've shot up the party, it makes perfect sense. Now I can say something about it. I'm literally sitting there on a show and everyone's commenting about it. I'm going to say, I ain't got nothing to say because I didn't say nothing while he was here. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. That's what I said. I mean, I don't know.
Want to talk? Anybody got a question?
Yeah, I got a question. Hey, Tommy, what's up?
What's going on?
What's going on? Hey, I got a question about the when you was on the show. What I didn't get to watch the entire show. I know I saw some clips when you was talking about JFK, but like, at what point in the show did you realize that dude was corny to that?
Listen, I think I did when he kept calling them bitches, and I kept saying, well, why is he doing that? They're not calling him any names. I didn't understand. It was like, is something going to pop off? And after I was there last thing, I don't want to get in the middle of nobody else's shit. So I didn't know what was going on, but whatever go on between him and them, he gonna do it. I'm not that hoe's keeper, and I'm not this nigga's keeper. The fuck I'm supposed to look like? Stop him from fighting her? Stop her from fighting him? What should I do? So I just sit there and watch.
Yeah, because see, because we had a discussion about this the other day when it happened, right? And I was asking, I'm like, thinking everybody was commenting on what happened, the aftermath of it. So I'm like, it just seemed like they wanted you to, I guess when he bumped you in your shoulder, I guess you call him a bitch ass nigga and throw them diapers across.
No, he didn't bump my shoulder. He said about them. He didn't do anything to me. He kept propping me up. Man, me and my man here, y'all want us here. And I was like, the bad part was, I thought it was just gonna be me.
Oh, so Tommy, you thought that the whole show was to be about you.
I wasn't brought to Miami to be on the show with somebody else. You think I'd have went to Miami to be on the show with another nigga? I thought I was gonna be interviewed.
Okay, so that's Fresh and Fit fault then for not telling you that.
Well, it's not a fault. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not a fault though. If I'm there, I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just sitting here and saying, I walked in and there was already a guest. I'm not the featured guest. So I'm not going to try to take over either. Because if anybody knows me, once I get to talking, they kind of want to keep talking to me, which is kind of what happened to him. People like talking to me. I was only saying one or two things. But as I was saying it, they wanted me to say more. I'm really good at what I do. If I get on the panel with you and anyone else, people are going to want to hear me more than they want to hear somebody else. And I'm not even trying to be arrogant.
Yeah.
Apparently he was arrogant. He's saying that everybody wanted to hear him.
That's my point. It was the same thing that the Saint was doing. When Saint got mad that I don't know who he is. But then the same fool turned around and didn't know who Russell Wilson was. So let me get this straight. Russell Wilson, an international star, he has the right to not know him. But this nigga with 100,000 subs, ain't no way I didn't know who he was.
So you really didn't know who the Saint Center was? And
I even proved it to him. I said, go to my Instagram right now. You can see that I put up a post saying that I just got home from Miami and I'm watching television. Somebody wrote underneath, the Saint and the Center talking bad about you. I said, who the hell is that? First words. Go look at my Instagram if I'm lying. That's what I was telling him about. The majority of people think that you got washed. And I told him, go look at every other post other than the Saint and the Sinners. and see what they're saying. The majority of people think he made himself look a fool.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying. That's what I was talking about. Like all that passive aggressive shit. Like I don't see how that's a dub. Like, are you mad? I don't see how that's a dub. But
Thank you. And he said I was not. You think about all the things he said that were wrong. He lied about so much stuff. He lied about I said something first, and then he lied about the boy was gone. No, he wasn't. The boy was still in there as I was talking. Not only was he still in there, but his the people he brought was there with him because they came and got the diapers off of the table as I was still talking about it. I didn't say nothing dirty or greasy about this man. I said what I observed. I didn't say he was no bitch ass nigga, no hoe ass nigga, no fuck nigga. I didn't.
Yeah.
So now
they threw the diapers at that nigga, bro. That shit was hilarious, man. He was talking shit. He was talking shit on the way out. Imagine getting kicked out and a whole bunch of diapers that you brought in just getting fucking thrown at you, bro. Oh, that shit is embarrassing. Yeah, man. They threw that shit on his chest like he was fucking. Like, get out. Take these fucking Pampers with you, bitch, nigga. That shit was funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
Tommy, I do have a question on Tommy. How do they do the seating arrangement? Like, why they put y'all like right next?
That was another thing I didn't.
Now
like.
that's what. Good question. Good question.
Because I was like, why y'all so
close? But I guess maybe because there was too many men. Because I like how Fresh and Fit, they're sitting beside each other on the front of the table. Okay. I assume they should have put. Well, they try to have the guest in the middle of the frame. So he was in the middle of the frame. And I guess because then once they brought me out there, we were two guests. So they put us both in the middle of the frame. But I think they should have put us on the edges and put two women in between us.
Yeah.
I don't know
why didn't you say anything about that? Why didn't you say anything about that if you knew you didn't like the seating arrangement? Why didn't you say that?
Why didn't I what?
Why didn't you say anything about that to Fresh and Fit? Or,
bro,
Myron or whatever.
Yeah, that's
why do y'all keep saying, why didn't you say? Y'all are the same people that
I'm just saying it's an honest
what you're saying.
Question. It's a good question.
I'm walking and sitting out there. If I said something, it's live on air. This isn't pre-recorded.
No, before.
I didn't know until I was walked out there. They don't say you're sitting here. They walk you to it.
Okay, they got to start the show, and you got people sitting down before they gear up the show.
Yes, they tell them. But I was the guest that was brought in. They had already been recording for like 30 minutes.
Okay. So this is what you're telling me. So now this is what you didn't say on Satan in the Center. That when you came in, that's what you're saying. When you came in, they was already recording. That's what you're telling me.
Everybody who watched it saw this. Why are y'all saying this? Did y'all not watch it?
Yeah, it was on Rumble. It was on YouTube, Rumble, all that. There was a whole. I actually think that they cut off to like 3 different platforms.
Yes!
But from what I saw, it started off with Diaper Man, and then Tommy came in, and then they switched over to a different platform.
All right. Okay. I give you that. I give you that because all I saw is the part when you and him was sitting beside each other, and then y'all started.
Which means that again, when y'all talk about man shit, y'all are holding me to shit that you don't even know. That's my point. But y'all don't call that gossiping. You don't even know. But once you know, you're like, oh, okay, that's different.
I'm going to push back on you on that. I say that you shouldn't have said a goddamn thing to him, period, at all. Even if he was there or not there. That's what I say.
Yes, then that's y'all's opinion.
Because you didn't like the nigga. Apparently you didn't like the nigga, so you should why even say anything to nigga and shit? Unless these niggas gonna mop off on you, mop on you, then okay, then it's something.
Y'all literally make videos about other people who ain't there, and y'all give y'all opinion of them. Y'all literally do it. Y'all don't reach out to them people and try to talk to them before you make your bias.
We're doing videos. We're not there on the set, on the show.
Sir,
on the set.
I don't
face to face with
what
somebody.
you're saying.
What are we talking about?
I am on a show, just like when I was on the show with Vivica Fox. I know you niggas ain't never been on nothing important, so y'all don't know what it's like.
Oh, I guess
know y'all
not.
never did $1 million deal, so y'all don't know what it's like.
You never know.
I'm gonna sit there and cause an argument as I walk
my
in.
Black ass on somewhere. You don't ever know.
Sir, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna
Welcome to
do it.
Nibba Safari.
You do it. I don't care what y'all feel. If you want to do it, then you do it. As a matter of fact, show us you doing it to someone else. Show us you doing it. That's like me talking about somebody, why you ain't whoop that nigga ass. But I ain't got no videos of me whooping down nigga ass. But I'm trying to question your man because you didn't whoop a nigga's ass. Have y'all noticed a lot of these men do this?
About you going to whoop nobody's ass. That's
no, I'm saying you're questioning why I didn't say something. I then answer it. But you keep on trying to tell me, nah, man, that's not man code when you didn't say nothing. What was I supposed to fucking say? Go look at the whole thing. Find out what I was supposed to say and when I was supposed to say it. But y'all won't.
I say you should have said nothing, period. If you
and I'm not going to be on the motherfucking show and something happened to me and I'm not going to say nothing. That's
hold on, Tommy. And I also say that if you was that upset with the dude, you should just walk.
What is that upset?
And walk up to the show.
Now if you was like upset. That nigga, you can look at me and see I was not upset.
Oh, come on, Tommy.
You spoke like very plain.
Like you had very much. You had a problem with something. It looked like you had a problem with something.
Okay, again, when he left, how did I speak? Did I sit up there, man, old puss ass nigga? Man, I would have whooped his ass. Did I do any of that?
You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it.
What? Oh,
that's forward like that. But you did talk about the dude, logical
conversation with these grown men. You don't have to say it. So now they tell you what I was feeling.
I'm just saying what
I told you I wasn't. And you keep telling me I was.
I'm not telling you was. I'm just telling you what I see.
You don't have to say it, man. I was looking at the way your shoulder was moving. You was mad. Who does that to another man?
A whole bunch of people think the same thing too. They looking at you.
I don't care what a whole bunch of people thought. Whole bunch of people thought I was broke. They was wrong by that. Whole bunch of people thought I didn't have a big penis. They was wrong about that.
They thought you was broke, and it is what it is. You know, you on YouTube.
That's my point. Why would you tell me what a whole bunch of people thought?
Come on.
A whole bunch of people.